Hello and welcome to another Masters 25 draft here on the channel. Yeah, let's see what this pack holds. So, Grenzo seems kind of interesting. I don't know how good he is. He's an interesting mana sink, but it's really hard to just guarantee you're getting something. And he's also a gold card, so I don't necessarily want to take him first. Fallen Angel's a card that has seemed good to me. Just big flyer, can sacrifice stuff that's under auras and get through for big hits of damage. Kava Predator hasn't seemed insane. Zoetic Cavern is not insane, I don't think. This card doesn't seem great at all, though the lore behind it is cool. Chandra's Outrage is nice. So right now I'm choosing between Fallen Angel and Chandra's Outrage. Right now I don't really want to start with a gold card. That's a cool card. I think I'm going to take the Chandra's Outrage over Fallen Angel. Ghost Ship's also pretty neat. I'm going to take the Outrage. It's a good removal spell. Magus of the Wheel. So for starters, you can just evaluate this as a 3-mana 3/3, and that's pretty decent body. But the ability is actually kind of relevant. Because if you're playing an aggressive deck, you can empty your hand and then get Magus of the Wheel online. And that's pretty good. But I think I'm going to take Murder over it. Murder has seemed pretty good. Pacifism hasn't been as good in my experience because there's a lot of like self bounce in this format, and there's enchantment removal like Enoch Survivalist, the Morph enchantment removal. So what's this card do? Oh, this card's not insane, I don't think. So I think Magus of the Wheel is kind of neat, but at the same time it's not insane. And Murder's actually quite premium. So I think I could just take the black card now. Even though I did pass a black-red card, I don't think I really wanted to start my draft. I think this is more flexible. Because if Murder wasn't in the pack, I could take Pacifism or Magus. Or Sift or something like that. But I'm just going to take Murder. We'll see where it takes us. Huh. So there's a Disfigure. Hi, Cornball. Yeah, I think I'll be doing a Rick's draft after this one. I like to mix it up. Disfigure is a card that's pretty good, I think. Twisted Abomination is also pretty strong from what I've seen. Ash Barrens is nice if you want to play a ton of colors. I think I'll take Disfigure though. Just goes with my Murder. I might not want to play red. I don't need to take a color fixing card until I know I'm like going a bunch of colors. So you can do that and then like try to play a bunch of colors, but I think playing 2 colors is fine in this format. There's a lot of powerful cards in every color. Twisted Abomination. Yeah, I like Twisted Abomination, but I'm just going to take the Disfigure. Whoa, Protean Hulk. So good. So far I don't have any creatures. What's Ember Weaver? 3-mana 2/3 reach. Oh, this card gets much better if you have a red permanent. Oh my gosh. 3/3 first strike? What? That's insane. Skeletonize could be interesting, but I don't think it's insane. It's very expensive. Pyrehound could be great. If I'm playing like black-red removal spells, it'll just get huge. I don't think I'm going to be playing green-red. I think I want to play these black cards. I think I kind of want to take Pyrehound. Will-o'-the-Wisp seems decent, not insane. It dies to stuff like Disfigure and stuff like that. I think I'm going to take Pyrehound over Skeletonize and Supernatural Stamina, though. Because they already have 3 great instants and sorceries to play. Oh man, Cornball, in my first draft, which I had, there was a flash going around in pack 2, and no one took it, and then I opened a Protean Hulk, or I got past a Protean Hulk, so I could have had the combo. It's not even good in draft. The thing that made it busted was you could have a game-winning combo, but Protean Hulk Flash is like kind of cool, but it doesn't actually it's not insane. So I could take Enthralling Victor and try to draft some like sacrifice effects. I think Black-Red will naturally have some, so I think Enthralling Victor is going to be pretty good. Pyrehound will be good in my deck, but I saw one earlier in the draft. I don't think anyone else really wants them, so I might get one back. I don't know. I think I'll take Enthralling Victor, though. I think Black has a decent amount of sacrifice things, like Phyrexian Ghoul. Sacrifice a creature, it gets +2/+2. There's also when Deathblow dies, all creatures get -1/-1 until end of turn. That card's not insane. It's fine. It's not insane, though. I like Twisted Abomination. I like Ghoul. I like Unearth. I don't like Soulbright Flamekin. I don't think this card's insane, though. It could be decent. Kind of want to just take Phyrexian Ghoul and then draft some more stuff like to go with my Enthralling Victor and stuff. I do like Twisted Abomination, though. I think Abomination might be better. I'll take Phyrexian Ghoul. I'll take Twisted Abomination. I think my deck could be a more controlling deck. Blood Moon, so cool. And now I'm going to take Horror. As I said, Pyrehound will be probably pretty decent in my deck, but Horror of the Broken Lands is just great because it's a 4/4 when you need one, and it can cycle, so it just helps your deck's consistency. And in formats like this, you really don't want to lose random games to like bad draws. You can just avoid it very easily by drafting cards like that. This card's not really what I want to be doing with my deck. I have a lot of control-ish cards. This card is pretty aggressive, but I drafted it more for the synergy potential than for the aggressiveness of it. Okay. Oh, Retracting Helix is kind of cool. Yeah, that card's bad, I think. Dirge of Dread. Yeah, it does cycle, but I don't think I really need that effect. Maybe I'll take a Haunted Fenograph. If my mana is good enough, then I could maybe play it. I do have double black and double red cards, though, so I don't think it will be good enough. But I don't think I'm playing Dirge of Dread. So, and now Horror of the Broken Lands. I don't think I need a Skeletonize. I don't think it's that insane. Zoetic Cavern is kind of nice. But I'd rather have a Horror, I think. Magus of the Wheel came back. So I think I'm going to take that. I think it's a powerful effect. Cinder Storm's also an interesting consideration. Let's see what my curve looks like. I don't have a 7-drop. Pyrehound is also nice, but I think I'll probably see another one of those. I'll just take the Magus of the Wheel. It's a nice 3-drop, just a good blocker. It can do some good stuff later in the game. Now I'll take a Nihil Spellbomb. Yeah, I don't need the Assembly Worker. I'll take this for the sideboard. And I don't think I'm a Trumpet Blast deck, but it's the only red card. Take the just random cards to end the draft to end the pack. Okay, so I think my deck's pretty good. I think my colors are fairly open. I have a couple Cyclers to help my consistency out. I have a Pyrehound. I'll put my non-creatures over here. Do need some 2-drops to combat aggro. That's one of the other reasons I took Magus of the Wheel. It's not really for the effect, it's just because it's a 3-mana 3/3, so it can block a bunch of 2/1s and stuff. Whew. Oh man, so this card's kind of cool, but I don't think it's insane. I think Hordeling Outburst is quite good. Chandra's Outrage is quite good. Phyrexian Ghoul is kind of neat. I do want some sacrifice effects if I'm going to play the Enthralling Victor. I don't think I need a Ruthless Ripper. I think it's just medium. 1 mana, 1/1 Death Touch. The morph is not insane. I like Chandra's Outrage, though. I think I'm going to take it over Hordeling Outburst and over Zulaport Cutthroat. Maybe I can get more of a sacrifice theme if I can wheel a Phyrexian Ghoul or some token makers. But I like the Chandra's Outrage here. And Notion Thief. Huh. That seems kind of nice. What else is there? A Twisted Abomination is in this pack. But I don't have any ways to splash yet. I could pick up a couple Prophetic Prisms. This card does seem pretty good. I'll just take Twisted Abomination. I don't think I need to splash here. I don't think I need to splash. I think in a set like this, where all the colors have such powerful cards, you don't really need to splash as much, because the card level is not insane on the rares compared to all the other cards. Lower Scale Coatl is a great card. I think this card is great because it's hard to deal with. So I'm going to take it. Perilous Mirror could go with my sacrifice theme. It's also a nice little roadblock early. I don't have any other 2-drops. There's also a Diabolic Edict. Pyrehound will probably wheel. I think this card probably won't wheel. I could take it. It's a solid card. Deals 2 damage to target creature or player. I don't really want that. I think it's between Pyrehound and another Twisted Abomination. I'm going to take another Twisted Abomination. Now I'll take a Phyrexian Ghoul over a Pyre Hound. I think some of the other Pyre Hounds are going to come back. That's one of the main reasons I'm taking them. Not taking them here. I do want a Phyrexian Ghoul. Ooh, Baloth Null. This card has seemed insane to me. I think I'm going to take this one and try to splash green now. I know it might seem really weird, but I'm always going to have 2 creatures in my graveyard because I have 5 cyclers. I'm going to be able to get up to 6 mana because I have a bunch of cyclers. I think I'm going to take it. What? This ability is insane. It seems insane. Kindle's also great, though. Maybe I don't even need a Baloth Null. Maybe I just want to take Kindle and or a Phyrexian Ghoul. Yeah, I guess I'll take Kindle. Guess I'll take the Kindle over the Phyrexian Ghoul. Phyrexian Ghoul might wheel. Baloth Null's not going to wheel, but I don't have any fixing. I don't really want to have to take fixing. I could take a Pyroclasm. I don't think I need another expensive spell. I think I'll just take Pyroclasm. I think it could be pretty good, especially if I'm playing against like a token deck. It doesn't kill many. It kills some of my creatures, but I think it'll kill more of my opponent's creatures because a bunch of my creatures are pretty big. Yeah, Baloth Null probably would have been good in my deck, but I don't really want to have to prioritize fixing, as I said. Mountain Cycling card, that's kind of nice. There's a 2-drop, but I don't think I'm in the market for this kind of card. I think I'll just take the big finisher that can also cycle. My Horror of the Broken Lands are looking pretty good, though. Pretty good. Hopefully I can pick up some token makers to make Phyrexian Ghoul a bit better. I think Phyrexian Ghoul is already pretty solid. It's functional. It is the same card as Nantuko Husk, with a different name. And I think I do need a couple 2-drops, so I don't die to just aggressive decks, because there are some aggressive decks in the format. But I have a Pyroclasm to help with that. I have a Disfigure. I have a Kindle, so I have some like early removal spells that I can use to stay alive while I get to my big guys. And all my big guys have cycling, so it'll mean that I can keep a wider variety of hands, and I can probably run less lands in the deck. Heavy Arbalist is kind of a sweet card, but I don't think it's great in my deck. Yeah. Brine Elemental's cool, but I'm not playing blue. Pillage could be a sideboard card. I'm not going to take a card that hurts me like this. I don't think it's worth it. I'm not going to take this card as just a bad blocker. I could take this as a sideboard card. I think I'll take the Pillage as a sideboard card. Zulaport Cutthroat came back. I think I'll take that over Phyrexian Ghoul, though. I mean, yeah, I think it's kind of close. Maybe I want the Phyrexian Ghoul. But Cutthroat's a good 2-drop to have in a deck like that might want sacrifice things to go on. And an Assembly Worker. Hope to not play it, but you never know. Hey, Self-Assembler, I can go get my Assembly Worker with it. Combo. Ooh, this could help me help me splash green. I'll take it over another Assembly Worker. I don't think I want to play the Assembly Worker package. Crimson Mage, if I need a 2-drop, I could take it. Cinderstorm came back, that's nice. And the Frozen Colossus. I don't think I'm going to have to play this package. I have 19 playables going into pack 3, and most of the cards in this set are pretty playable. I don't want to have to play this card, but I might have to just have another 2-drop. Maybe I'll be able to get more synergies for my Zulaport Cutthroats. I think I will play this just as a 3-mana 3/3. That maybe makes my opponent play a bit differently. Like if I top deck this and my opponent has 7 cards in hand, it could be really good. And if I have like 1 card. Ways to return creatures from my graveyard to the battlefield could be pretty good. Caustic Tar is a neat win con. Interesting one for sure. Mystic Snake's pretty good, but I'm not those colors. But yeah, if you are these colors and you open a Mystic Snake, you should probably take it. I think it's probably a little bit better than Mana War, if you're blue-green. Caustic Tar is interesting. It's a nice little win con, but I don't think I need it. I already have a bunch of win cons at 6 mana. I think I'll take either Skirk Commando, just as a cheap creature, or another Pyre Hound. Maybe Pyre Hound's probably going to wheel, though. I'll just take the Skirk Commando. I like Skirk Commando a lot. I think it's a pretty powerful card. If you can, especially if you can like clear the way with some removal. If you're against an aggro deck and you play Skirk Commando, they can't really like attack you unless they like hold back 2 creatures, and then yeah. It's a nice little value card. Also, it makes, if you have one Skirt Commando, all your other morphs become a bit better. Hell's Caretaker. Huh, I think this card's going to be good in my deck. Because I will always have a big creature in my graveyard. But these creatures aren't insane. And I don't have any, like, disposable creatures. I think I'll take another Enthralling Victor and try to wheel Phyrexian Ghoul, maybe. Yeah, this card doesn't work with Hell's Caretaker. Corona's Zealot. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. That's a neat effect. I could take a Pyrohound. I could take another Phyrexian Ghoul. Ghoul will probably wheel, though. Take the Victor. This is a neat one. How is a Chroma's Vengeance still in the pack? That's weird. Return Phalanx is interesting. So is Street Wraith. I think I just want the 2-mana 3/3 that can't block attack, but I think I'll take the Street Wraith instead. I'm not sure. This card's pretty good because I don't know, it's just another cycler for my little like cycling package here. It's kind of cool with Horror of the Broken Lands. And Phalanx is not great if you can't attack. If you need to, this card could be fine. I don't think it's insane though. It's kind of expensive. Huh. This is a kind of tough pack. So Ire Shaman is neat as like a card that can be a 2-drop or a little bit of value. Hordeling Outburst is good if I have a little sacrifice sub-theme. It's just a nice little go-wide card. Dusk Legion Zealot is good for if I want to be a bit more defensive and draw some cards. I think I'll take Dusk Legion Zealot over Ire Shaman, just so I can like smooth my draws out. Have a little blocker. Hordeling Outburst is good. Maybe I'd rather have that. I think my draws are already going to be pretty smooth thanks to the 4 cyclers. I guess I'll take Hordeling Outburst. There's also a Twisted Abomination. I don't think I need another one of those, though. Uncaged Fury could be cool with all of the guys. Skirt Commando is good. I'm going to take the Hordeling Outburst, though. It can help me survive into the late game. And now I'll take a Bloodhunter Bat, I think. Yeah, I don't need a Myriad Landscape. I'm not splashing. Yeah, Bat seems good. Fortune Thief. That's kind of a funny card. I don't think it's very good, though. Mishra's Factory is interesting. I'm just going to take the Zealot, though, this time. Yeah. I'm going to take it over the Chartooth Cougar, I think. But maybe I just want another Cougar. I mean, Cougar seems pretty strong. Just a nice body at the top end. Helps me hit my land drops. Yeah, I'll take the Cougar. I've convinced myself. Ooh, this card's good if I get Sacrifice Outlets. I'm going to take the Chandra's Outrage, though. Like, this seems very late to see one. Jeez. It becomes a 6/1? That's a huge creature. I'm going to take the Outrage, though. 3 Outrage seems pretty good. Another Fortune Thief. Another Self-Assembler. Bird Raiders. Yeah, I'm not going to take that. I'm not really down to take 2 per turn. Fengraph is interesting. I already have one, though. I could play the one I have, because I do have pretty good fixing. I'm going to take Thresher Lizard, though. Over second Self-Assembler. I do have a little bit of Self-Assembler action going on. But I already have enough playables, I think. But I don't need it. Pyrohound came back. Perfect. Because I have 8 instants and sorceries, so Pyrohound is going to be good in my deck. And it could help me cut the Enthralling Victor package. So now there's another Phyrexian Ghoul. So I think I'll take that. And now that I have 2 sack outlets, I think it'll actually be pretty decent. I don't need a 3rd Pyrohound. Yeah, I think this will be good. So maybe I just don't want the Enthralling Victor package at all, and I just want another Pyrohound. I think I'll just remove the package from my deck. I don't have enough sack outlets, so I'll just take the Enthralling Victors out. And the Phyrexian Ghoul out. And now I'll take the Shade, though I'm not going to play it. Perfect, this card came back. I think I want it over Uncaged Fury. Though Uncaged Fury with any of my 6 drops is pretty great. I think I'll just take the Cougar. And Skeletonized came back. That's nice. Especially now that I have 3 Pyre Hounds. Humble Defector came back. So that would have been part of the sacrifice package. But I don't think I really want the sacrifice package. I don't think I need this 2-drop. Or Zulaport Cutthroat, really. I think my 2-drop is going to be cycling one of these 6 cycling guys, and then I have like 3 cheap removal spells to serve as my 2-drops. I think I'll play Haunted Fengraf in this deck. I can always sideboard these in. I don't think I really need them though. I think I have enough like cheap stuff. I don't think, let's see, group creatures separately. I have like all these guys, so I'm going to probably play 15 lands in this deck. Because I have like 9 cyclers, and most of them cycle to get lands. And I'm probably going to be cycling 1 on turn 2 every game. So I think I'm not going to have mana issues. So I'll cut like Skeletonize maybe. I could also cut Skirt Commando, or Thresher Lizard. Probably Thresher Lizard, just a 3-mana 3/2. And then play this, and don't think I need to play Street Wraith. I mean, I think Street Wraith is just pure upside. I can redraw with it, or I can play it. Salmon of Doubt. It also combos very nicely with Horror, because I can still get them even if I'm tapped out. And I don't know. I think it's fine. It's not insane, but it's pretty free to play unless I'm against an aggro deck. I would side it out against an aggro deck. Maybe I want 1 2-drop. Maybe I'll play Crimson Mage. And then play 15 lands. Yeah, I think this will be good. One of the lands will be this guy. So I'll go 7/7, I think. That is a kind of cool combo. I only have 1 Pyroclasm, though. Maybe I don't want Skirt Commando. Maybe I should have taken the other one for the sacrifice plan. But I think you want that more in aggressive decks. So I could go 8/6. I think 15 lands is fine when I have 6 cyclers that are essentially lands as soon as I get to 2 mana. It'll just really help me in the late game because I don't want to flood. I wish I had a way to get cards back from my graveyard, but I just don't. Yeah, this could be good. Ooh, I also have a nice little late game package with the, if I want to decide those in. I don't think I didn't take the second self-assembler though, because I'm not going to really do that. But I kind of wish I had the Baloth Knoll, but I didn't know that the Twilight Mire would wheel. Yay, great hand. We're going to keep. Lead with Swamp. I'm not sure we want to cycle Horror of the Broken Lands. Looks like we might just get up to that mana on our own. Oh no. Yeah, I don't think we'll cycle. I think we'll just save it. We're going to probably get up to 5 mana here. Kindle. Do we want to Kindle Arbor Elf is the question. Probably not. I think we'll just Kindle whatever he plays with Arbor Elf, and if he doesn't do anything, we'll cycle Twisted Abomination for a swamp. Yeah. Hopefully it's something we can kill with Arbor Elf. I mean, with Kindle. Boom, let's go. You can get it back for some value, but It's just kind of nice to be able to get rid of it. So now we can hold up murder, or we can hold up a little double cycle action, though I don't think we really want to cycle horror still. Yeah, he's got that ability. That's pretty good. I like Dauntless Cathar. Yeah, we'll probably wanted to cycle this, I think, so we can play our Pyre Hound. And then we can play a second Pyre Hound next turn. Opponent is, yeah. Then we can play a second Pyre Hound next turn, and then we can start murdering stuff. That's not fun. Why is he holding up white? Does he have God's Willing? That's what it makes me think of. That's like the only one. Otherwise, he would just attack me for an extra 1. I'm going to play Pyre Hound here. Huh. We still have this horror. The Invoker's annoying. I think he has the white spell that gives protection. Yep, I take 5. Hopefully I can find a red mana so I can just cast Hordeling Outburst and threaten the like triple block or something. Ember Weaver, okay. Not worried about that guy. Red mana. Now, I think I'll cycle the horror now to look for a mountain. Because if I find a mountain, this looks really good. Okay, there's that guy. So now I have a mountain on lock for next turn. I think I'm going to hold up murder, though. But I'll do it on his turn. So I think he has the God's Willing. But if he uses it for protection from black, I can make this thing... Hopefully this dies, though. If this dies, then I'm in great shape. But I think he has the God's Willing. There's no other reason he would just hold up white. And if this works, I'm in great shape if the murder works. Because then I can cycle Cougar, play Hordeling Outburst. Cloud Shift, okay. That's what he was holding up. Okay, that's fine for me. Okay. Because this thing's going to be bigger than all his stuff soon. Perfect, I drew a mountain, so I don't even have to do that cycling. So now I have a 4/5. He has 5/6 mana, so this thing can attack soon. But I'll probably find one of my removal spells before then. And I have a 4/5, and then next turn I'll be able to play Bloodhunter Bat. I have a lot of blockers. He only has 2 cards. Both of my cards are pretty big. I could cycle Cougar to guarantee I can play Twisted Abomination next turn, but I don't have to. I don't think I'm going to because I have Bloodhunter Bat to play anyway, which is going to be fine anyway because it can deal with the spirit. Perfecto. I'll cast this guy. it uses my mana more efficiently because next turn, I'm going to attack with the horror, because then I can double cycle and get him if he like double blocks. And then I can, if I do that, then I can like potentially play something that's cheap. But if I play this guy, then I just think this card as an attacker is going to be valuable. Helps me race, and then this card's going to be fine. 2. So he doesn't have lands, or he'd play them to get this closer. So he has 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 8. So things are not looking good. This gives trample, I think. I have to try and get him to trade with this before it's too late. Fengraf gonna not be insane this game. Just a normal land here, essentially. Also, if he has to chump with Arbor Elf, that's good for me. I only go to 1 if he pumps this up with +5/+5. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, please block. Oh, I beg you, opponent. Please block. Thank goodness. I think I'd rather have Chartooth out. But maybe that's not true. I'd probably... Yeah. Just Abomination's probably just better. White man, sure. That slows him down a little bit, though. And he does take 4. I'll play the mountain, if he knows about it. This is exactly what I was talking about, like this exact scenario. It gives me another draw step to find a removal spell. I'm also not just dead to this anyway. So I have like 2 more attack steps here. Whew. And if he plays Invoker, he can't really play a ton of other things. Epic Confrontation. That's not what I like to see. But at least now he can't play the Invoker. That's actually kind of nice. Unless he has a second Forest, in which case it's not great for me. Oh, I gain 4 life. Okay. Still not what I like to see. I'll attack. If he double blocks, I can kill them both. Perfect. Him not blocking is also fine for me. Play Fengraf. Cast this. And pass the turn. Having another one in hand is also pretty nice, because then I can cycle it for surprise damage with Horror. Okay. So he'll have to like jump block next turn. Yep, he's going to play his 4-drop. So if he has something like a Mana Ward, then I'm in kind of a bit of trouble. He only has 1 card in hand, though. Hopefully it's just something not great. It's not a land, I'm pretty sure, because otherwise he would have played it. Okay, so I'm going to attack everything, I think. If he blocks these 3, I can cycle. Or I could just attack with these two. This gives trample. So yeah, I'm dead if I don't attack all, I think. You can have a 9-powered trampler. So he'll chump. Ooh. Or he'll just block there. He'll chump these two, though, I think. If he doesn't, he just dies, so. Or maybe he'll just chump this guy. So he double chumps. I respect the play. So I'm not dead this way because this will be up to 9 power. And this will be 3, so that'll put me down to 6 life, 7 life, 8 life. No, he can't attack with this guy, so this is 9, this is 10. I don't know how trample works against regenerate. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, so he needs to draw a land here? Oh, man. Chooses black. Put it on the bottom. Oh! He found it. For exactsies. If I'd held back 1 goblin, I would have won. Maybe that attack was just really bad. Man. Man, oh man. So if I'd held back a goblin, I would have won that game. Because I could have blocked there. Man, that was really bad. I feel like I could have won. If I'd hadn't... I felt like I wanted to attack with all, so that if he, like, triple blocked these 3, I could kill him with a cycler. I didn't know what his last card would give protection from black. But I should have done the math better, I think. I also didn't know how he would block, necessarily, but this is 9, this is 10, so I should have left at least 1 goblin back to block. Because just attacking with most of them would have left him dead. Dang it. That's insane. What a close game. I think I want Skeletonized, because that guy was a bit of a problem, the 5-drop. I mean, the guy that had 3 toughness. If the opponent only chump blocked 1 of your creatures, they would have won anyway. Yeah, that's what I thought they were going to do. That's kind of why I attacked all, because I felt like I was going to lose to the Invoker guy. Because it was just going to be online. Opponent had to draw the land, though, off the top. Opponent only chump blocked 1 of their creatures. Yeah. Because they would have taken 6. And then they would have taken 8. But they were playing around me having double cycler, which seems unreasonable to do, but you never know. Let's take out... That was a really close one. Take out Skirk Commando, he's never going to connect. I would like to play first. Fine hand. That was insanely close, though. Opponent had to draw land that turn, or I think I was going to kill him, because they would have had to chump block, or they would have had to trade with their guy. I think I also messed up the turn where I cycled to save my Horror of the Broken Lands, because it was pretty obvious that he had something, or he wouldn't, because he wouldn't want to trade his Invoker away. So I probably should have just passed priority and let him use his Cloud Shift or his God's Willing or whatever he had. Okay, I'm going to be cycling for the next couple turns. First, I'm going to cycle Chartooth. Core Firewalker, eh? Protection from red. How much damage am I going to take from that? Probably quite a bit. I don't want to murder it, really. Because I'm going to be able to block it soon. Relatively soon. I want to save my murder. Something more relevant, because this can just block that, so can my Twisted Abominations. So I'm going to just cycle Twisted Abomination here. Opponent doesn't have a follow-up play, that's nice. Okay, doke. I'll play Pyrohound. He does gain a life, and I can't block it, but I'm taking 2 damage. His life total is not as relevant, because I'm kind of a control deck against him. And my Pyrohound's going to be good, because if I can get both my Pyrohounds down before murder, it's going to be good. And also, if I draw a land, I can play this. Yeah, that's what I wanted to save my murder for. Let's go. Land. Disfigure, that's a great draw. Okay. I think I'm going to murder this while he's tapped out. And then I'm going to disfigure the Core Firewalker and hit him for a bunch. Disfigure is the perfect answer for a Core Firewalker. Ideally, I would have been able to deploy Pyrohound, but because I know he has both Cloud Shift and God's Willing in his deck, and the Invoker's kind of a scary card. If it lives, yeah, okay, doke. That's fine by me. Boom. Here comes Horror of the Broken Lands. Yeah, I don't want to let his Invoker live. Because, yeah, he's got a bunch of mana. And I'm not going to cycle this. It's a 6-drop, and I have 5 mana, so it's also kind of cool to have with Horror of the Broken Lands in case he has some like fight spell or something like that. I'll just play my Pyrohound and pass. Pyrohound is pretty good in my deck, I think. What could he possibly have in his hand? So I also have a deal 7 to him in my hand. So maybe that means I want to cycle, so this is 6. He goes to 7 anyway. I'll just pass. I don't need to play my Twisted Abomination in case he has like the Anachroma's Fury or whatever. Then I just lose all my stuff. If he taps out here, I can cycle Twisted Abomination to find a land and then just kill him. Because my opponent needs both blockers and a way to gain life. Fiend Hunter. Sure. So if he has Renewed Faith, I am in annoyingly... I don't know. If he has Renewed Faith, he'll... Nice. That's a cool combo. Kind of annoying. That's actually a sweet combo. Yeah, I kill him though. Boom, let's go. Okay. Lizard could be interesting. Kind of want the lizard over a pyre hound, just so my hand doesn't get clogged up as much. Yep. Because I'm on the draw, especially it makes that bad. Hopefully I have Pyroclasm or like Disfigure and Kindle and stuff like that. Well, this is a mulligan. We have this guy, which is kind of like a land, and this is like a redraw, but we're just going to mulligan. And we'll keep this. We have our Disfigure. We'll put that on the bottom. We just want to kind of draw lands and cast our stuff. Hordeling Outburst seems very medium against him. No turn 1 Arbor Elf is nice. So we're going to be able to Disfigure, and then we're going to be able to Twisted Abomination, then Magus. No 2-drop, that's great for me. So Magus could be very good in this scenario. Okay. We're going to do that so that he can't have a fight spell here, because we know he has a couple fight spells. We'll play Fengraph. This way, if we wheel away our hand for some reason, I don't think we'll do that for a couple turns, but we could end up doing that in a couple, like, in the not too distant future. Because he has a bunch of cards. Hopefully he taps out for a creature, though. Nope, not going to tap out. Okay. We're going to hold up our Chandra's Outrage, though. And we'll attack. He's taking a very safe line, it looks like. Hopefully he plays a creature we can kill with this. He's cycling, okay. Man, if he plays a Shoreline Ranger and we can Chandra's Outrage it, that'd be great. End of turn, we're going to Twisted Abomination. Cycle, I mean. Maybe we just want to kill that. No, we'll just cycle. We'll get a swamp. Keep attacking. Because the thing is Cloud Blazer is not really a threat to us. We have our Twisted Abomination to play next turn. Or we could wait a turn so we can hold up Regenerate, which we would like to do, but it's not insanely necessary. And then we can wheel a couple turns after that. Him drawing cards is not really what we're worried about. Because we have the Magus guy to get rid of all his stuff. So hopefully he taps out for like a big card here. Like a Shoreline Ranger. Dang. That's not great. 5/5 for 4 mana. That's scary. Oh, that was a good draw. So we'll play land. Then, if he has God's Willing, we're in really bad shape. Cloud Shift. So I was considering doing it on his turn, but if I do it on my turn, I can get in an extra attack. Maybe I should have been thinking about that differently. I wasn't like just spewing it off without thinking, but this card can block it, so could be fine. So I take 8. Okay. Not looking great. Okay. Okay. Well, Dustin, it's the same as it was after my last M25 draft. And we're going to lose to this guy. If we'd killed the Cloud Blazer end of turn. Oh, that's game. Unfortunate. Huh. I think our deck is fine. I think the Kamal or whatever that card's called, I think it's Kamal, is just very strong. 4 mana 5/5 Trampler. And then he had the Cloud Shift to back it up. Unfortunate. Huh. We lost a very close game 1. We lost by 1 point of life. And I probably could have won it if I'd attacked slightly differently. Though my opponent was very aggressive with their jump blocks. So, yeah. I thought they might just do a different series of blocks. Oh, okay, there's a good hand. We have our Pyroclasm, we have some Cyclers. It's not insanely good, it's just fine. But we're not going to be missing land drops, but we have good top end here. But yeah, we were really close in that first game. We died to Xaxes and we had him dead. We had him like the win if we'd survived one more turn. And our opponent had to draw a land after their scry. Ruthless Ripper. That could be good for us. This deck does not look good to me. Huh, I think it's good. We have a lot of good cycling finishers, which is kind of the exact type of finisher I like to have. Okay. We'll cycle, get a swamp. Play a land. He mulliganed. We're just gonna Pyroclasm him now, and then we can play our Hordeling Outburst soon. But this way we save ourselves a couple life, and he mulligans, so he only has 4 cards. And then we could potentially cycle this Horror if we wanted to. This card's annoying. I'll cycle Horror to get it. Pack one, pick one. If D-Stern says your deck doesn't look good, it doesn't look good. That's funny. I mean, well, I kind of want to get double red. But I really want to play this too. I think I'll Swamp Cycle, play the Swamp Cycle, then play Horror next turn. I do have a Haunted Fengraf, Dustin. So, That card can always get back a creature. I'll take 3. You got me, opponent. Ooh. And then next turn I can cycle Chartooth and cast one of my double red cards. Seems good. And the cycling will pump up my Horror of the Broken Lands. So much cycling, so much combo, so much win. No, the murder. Okay. Uncalled for, opponent. Sift. That's a good one. It is a good one. Huh. We're going to play our Horthing Outburst before we play our Cougar. We just don't want to keep taking hits from that guy. And our Goblins kind of trade with this guy perfectly. The Undead, the Gladiator. We don't really want to use Chandra's Outrage on it. We'd rather use those on something slightly bigger. Or something that can't be blocked by a 1/1 Goblin token pretty effectively. Hell's Caretaker. What's he going to get back? Ghost Ship. Maybe we Chandra's Outrage it. Though we can just Chandra's Outrage the Ghost Ship. Attack with 1 token. Hold up our Chandra's Outrage. Though maybe, yeah, we'll just play our Cougar now. And then Chandra's Outrage next turn. We don't really want to block with our Cougar in case he has like a Disfigure or something. We'll probably just block with a token. On his upkeep. Oh, he might have a Horror of the Broken Lands? That'd be good to get with Chandra's Outrage. Unless, of course, he has the classic... Ghost Ship is kind of neat. It's really hard to get triple blue, but... Going down with the ship is just the beginning. I'd never read that flavor text. That's so good. That's so good. Oh my gosh. I love that flavor text. Looks like he could be a horror. Nope, a Plains Cycler. That's unfortunate. That's not great for me. Okay. So much value. This card's good with Cyclers. I can still bash in for like 6 damage. Yeah. So I think I'll attack with this guy, play my Street Wraith. And I'll pump this up a couple times. Hit my opponent for 6. This king can block the 3/4. I mean 3/6. And this has Swamp Walk. Huh. Now I'm in a predicament. Because if he has Disfigure, then I can't trade with his guy. But this block only makes sense if he has Disfigure. So in that case, I lose my guy no matter what. And I would rather Chandra's Outrage his guy. So I think I'll let this happen. Because I think my opponent must have Disfigure. Because otherwise that block just makes no sense whatsoever. I'm going to assume my opponent's not a foolish person. I try not to assume my opponent's bad because that's how you get got. Yeah, he had it. See? Oh man, feels good. Shot called. Man, feels bad, man. Killing one of my tokens, sure. Still wrecked? Debatable. Draw 3 cards and lose 3 life. That's pretty good. Pretty strong. Yeah, my Street Wraith is looking very, very good right now. Can't be blocked, can block all of his guys. Then if I draw a land, I can double spell. But I'm kind of liking where I am. Like, I think I'd rather be where my opponent is at. But Undead Gladiator's gonna start coming back to stop Flood for my opponent too. Unfortunate. It's 4 mana draw card. Outrage the Caretaker earlier. Well, at the time, Dustin, when he had the Caretaker, the only card he could get back from his graveyard was Ghost Ship. And I had 2 Chandra's Outrage. So I had no idea he had a Noble Templar. And the only black cyclers are cards that die to Chandra's Outrage too, except for the Swamp Cycler guy. But the blue cycling guy, Street Wraith, all of his stuff just was his graveyard did not look like it was going to land up well against Chandra's Outrage. I'll put it that way. Ghost Ship with triple blue up. No. No! Too strong. Too strong. No fair, opponent. Can attack. That's unfortunate. At least now I can Chandra's Outrage the Ghost Ship. He's got something. If he has another Disfigure, I don't think I can win this game anyway. Can I? I'm not going to throw 2 more extra guys on that block, though. Just lets it happen. That was nice. A morph. It worked. The plan worked. I want to Chandra's Outrage this while he doesn't have triple blue up. But I'm not going to. I'm going to Pyre Hound. So he could have... Oh man, I'm not going to Disfigure the morph. That could end very badly for me. I'm also not going to attack for 3. Because that could also end very badly for me. That's not great. Yeah, that's a good thing I didn't try to copy it. Now I have to save Chandra's Outrage for that. Yikes. So he has a Swamp Walk guy now. Things are not looking great. Now I'm taking 5 unblockable, essentially. Turns out my own Street Wraith is going to kill me pretty much. Rip me. I'll just block like this. No! Oh, that's so sad. That card's really good against my deck. Dang it. I'm in very bad shape. Yeah, I can't win now. Game 2. Pillory is quite good against me. This card kills none of his relevant cards, I don't think. Huh. I'll just run it back, I think. Whew, that was an ouch game. Maybe I don't need Crimson Mage here, because he's not super aggressive. He does have a couple cheap creatures, though, I'd like to trade with. Stop myself from dying. Maybe I was supposed to go in on the Enthralling Victor Phyrexian Ghoul strat. I almost did. I was close. And the Cutthroat for like the little sacrifice theme. I could take Isan's Shade. Well, they're not really 6-drops in the conventional sense. They're also 2-drops because they find me lands to cast other 6-drops. I really like land cyclers. I don't know why you're so down on them, Dustin. I think they help your deck be more consistent. They give you a late game that's pretty you're going to get to a reasonable amount of the time. They let you run less lands and have good creatures at the top. Just all the benefits of normal cyclers, pretty much. I would like to play first. Yeah, we have to mulligan this. We'll keep this one, though. It's sketchy. Perfect. I could have cycled Street Wraith to draw the swamp and cycled Horror, but I don't really want to cycle Horror. I don't have to. Horror is one of my best cards. I'm going to cycle Chartooth. I might cycle Street Wraith first because I want to find land. That could be a strat. You want to cycle your land cycler second. Our deck does not do much before turn 4. That is true. Boom, now we have our Hordling Outburst. And a Swamp. Perfect. Yeah, we didn't see any good 2-drops, Dustin. It's not like... I passed a couple, I think, probably. Ooh, hello. I'm just going to cast it face up, I think. So first I'll attack. I'll play land, attack, in case there's a flash creature I don't remember. Then I'm going to cast Skirt Commando face up. No, that doesn't do much for me, does it? I guess I'll cast it face down. I mean, because if he has a creature, then he's just going to block. And if he doesn't have a creature... Oh, he just figures, yeah. If he doesn't have a creature, then the ability doesn't mean anything. So, yeah, Skirt Commando's not insane in that spot. I like the artwork on this card, though. Ghost Ship is definitely dying. While I have the chance. He's going to go to 12 this turn. Go, Goblins, go! The artwork on this card is sweet. Same with this card. I like this card. It might be the Vesuvan. What's it going to copy, though? Cycle this guy, play Crimson Mage, not attack. This is the only morph we saw was Vesuvan, so we don't. Even if we'd had a land to play Horror, I don't think we would have done it. Play Crimson Mage and hold up. I may not activate it. I don't even know. Hold up our fake Lightning Bolt over our fake Disfigure. We do have a Disfigure in our deck, though, that our opponent saw. No, they didn't see it. We could see it before they could see it. Oh man, the Noble Templar that we cannot beat. It is a classic. I'm gonna cast Blood Hunter Bat. Because if this is the morph I think it is, then we can then Chandra's Outrage it after it becomes a copy of the bat. No, I forgot to give it haste. Oh, that was so bad. Oh no. I totally forgot I had the Crimson Mage. I remembered right as I went to my attack step. Oh no. Dang it. I guess we also saw the 1/1. The morph, the Death Touch guy. So those were the two morphs we saw. I could have... Oh, he has Fathoms here. Naturally. Dang it, I could have had him at 8. Oops. Dang it. Not used to playing with this card. Draw 3 cards and lose 3. Oh my god, having him at 8 would have been so much better. Unreal. Having him... Now he would be at 5. Oh no, if he was at 5, then I could kill him maybe? Because... No, I couldn't kill him. Yep. Man, that's frustrating. he was at 5 right now, then this would put him to a virtual 3. I'm just going to cast my horror. Pass. Court Hussar. Dang it. Need to know what my cards do, I guess. I'm not that familiar with the format, I forgive myself. Gonna hit us for a 3. So I don't think he has Disfigure or he would have attacked with this. That's kind of a nice thing to know. Okay. So we have 2 options. We can either Twisted Abomination and Chandra's Outrage this turn, or we can Pyre Hound, give it haste. So if we Pyre Hound, give it haste, and attack all, we have 2. Then this thing's going to get blocked here. He has 1, 2, 3 blockers, and we have not enough to kill him. He's at 5 essentially. He'll just block there, no, block our Pyre Hound, take 3, go to 4. So that could have been an interesting line if we attacked with this on that one turn. I think our line is going to be, though, cycle this before combat. Play Swamp. Kill this. Attack all, then this has to chump. Because I don't think he has Disfigure. He could have Murder. But this is going to have to chump. And then this will trade here. This will block there. This will kill one of our tokens. And then we'll just attack with this 6 guy. But I do want to have this up in case he double blocks. Okay, cool. 4 triple blocks in this case. Sure. Play our Pyre Hound. And passed. No! He has Exclude! Arcane Denial. Okay. That's not great. Do I draw 2 cards? That's nice. This card does not seem great to me. Choose the number of cards to draw. That's really funny, actually. Now I have this card plus hasting it. That's kind of neat. Or I have another cycler from my horror. I think I'd rather have this card plus regenerate up. The risk of the haste. I'll take it. Perilous Mirror. Perilous Mirror again. Ah. So he doesn't have double blue for counterspell. When should I cast this? I should cast it on my turn for sure. Uh, yeah, I don't know when I'm supposed to cast it, Saskapola. I kind of want to just cast it now. I don't think he has another Arcane Denial. And if I attack all, he's just gonna... Dang it, he had it. Rats! Very annoying. That's very, very, very annoying. Ugh. He had 2 Arcane Denials in his deck? What kind of opponent is this? Man. Brutal. That was very annoying. Who has 2 Arcane Denials in their deck? Who? Losing to Junk feels bad? Yes. Our opponent's playing Esper, though, not Junk. I mean, losing in general feels bad. Junk is the name for black, white, green. As along with Abzan. Oh, he's comboing off. Man, 2 Arcane Denials. What kind of opponent does that? At least we can block this guy. Oh, you mean his deck, his cards are junk. Oh, yeah. 3-color Arcane Denial is... Yeah, he's splashing white for the Noble Templar, though. It is a splash. I am assuming. He probably has like 3 Noble Templars. Man. Come on, deck. You can do it. This is only game 2, I think. Pacifism. No! Not like this, opponent. Now he taps out. Okay. Time for us to get in with Chandra's Outrage. So... we take 6, go to 5. Take 1 from this, go down to 4. Then these 2 are lethal if we attack him. So that means we have to chump block there. We have enough mana almost to go this, this, and give haste. We have to chump here. We could triple block this, but I don't think we want to. He has 4 blockers. We're in bad shape here. Stupid pillory, man. So we're at a virtual 3. So I think I'm going to just play double Pyre Hound and try to kill him next turn with my Outrage. Man, this would be a way different game if he was at 5. Not way different. It'd be a little bit different because then he'd be at 3 virtually and I could kill him. Much easier. I'll have to double jump these 2 though, so that these things don't just kill me. I could just be dead. You never know. Hark. I drew the exact burn spell I needed. Maybe I don't think I was supposed to wait until he had 2 blue up. Opponent's not very fast as a player. He only has 11 cards left in his deck. I only have 16. We've kind of gone through our decks. Cycles the Gladiator. Maybe he should have just played it. You know, these have trample, which is pretty relevant. Pretty relevant. Shoreline Ranger is the perfect target for Chandra's Outrage. This can't be paid to attack. So my two lines are this plus haste or Chandra's Outrage, which I think is the best line. So if I attack everything, Chandra's Outrage this. He'll go block, 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 block. The death trigger has to go on the stack, though. But that means these are essentially unblockable, so I can't block them. So I'm dead next turn. So I have to try and kill him. Or I have to kill Shoreline Ranger. So I have to kill Shoreline Ranger this turn, that's for sure. If I attack, these are 2, 3, 4 tramplers. I'm essentially at 5 because of this next turn. These things are unblockable, so that puts me to 3. Then these two have to be blocked then. So I definitely have to Chandra's Outrage the Flyer. That's without a doubt the play that I have to make. And then he'll have 5 blockers and I'll have 5 attackers, so. We're just going to do this and pass. Then our Twisted Abomination becomes lethal, depending on what he does. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I was trying to decide if I could attack, but I can't. Do we have outs? Yeah, we have another Chandra's Outrage. That would be our best card to draw, I think. Because then these guys get pumped up. I think we're going to cycle one of our Twisted Abominations. This guy can give our stuff haste, too. So. Let's see what's left in our deck. So we have Pyroclasm, which would kill us. No, it wouldn't. It would just kill his guys and my guys. Maybe that would win me the game. Murder would be nice. Kindle could maybe kill him. Chandra's Outrage would be great. Ooh, so there's the Pyroclasm. So land 6, 7, 8, 9. So we go to 1 and then we kill him. I like that. I think that's the win. That's our only line available, so we're going to go for it. Because now these are going to be 4-powered tramplers. He's going to have 4 toughness. He's going to have 1 damage on it. Do we have outs? Pah. I scoff at that. We go to 1 from the Perilous Mirrors. The Perilous Mirrors could also kill this. One of them can. Ugh. But then we have an extra turn of these guys attacking, potentially. What you gonna do, Perilous Mirror? One of them's killing this for sure. Oh, they're both targeting a Pyre Hound. Interesting. So now if I attack both, they'll go block, block, and not die. And then I'm not dead. I also killed my Pillory guy. So if I attack with both, he'll block and trade and take none. And then he'll block here. Yeah. Probably should have been able to hold up black instead of giving this haste. I thought he would put Perilous Mirrors at me, perhaps, and then kill me. Hold! Yeah, we're dead. Oh, man. He'll just attack us up with everything. Arg, if I'd held up black mana instead, I would still be dead. Get to attack with both. Hold this guy back to block. Then I'd have outs, though, at least. He messed up. This thing can't attack. That wasn't even game 3. That was game 2. Kinda close. Target creature. On to round 3. Yeah, we had to hold back or we just died. On the crackback, based on the way he blocked. But, yeah, I could have held up black mana there, but it wouldn't have mattered. Pyroclasm was not one of my outs there. Nair God. A fine hand. We have our Cougar. Double Arcane Denial was too strong for us. That's a good draw, hopefully. Merfolk Looter. Not what I like to see. Looters are annoying. This guy can get through and kill the looter, hopefully. No! Oh, he's cycling. I thought he was countering it, I was about to say. Don't do that, opponent. Whew. Couple loots, not great for me. Man, just getting rid of 2 lands. Hordling Outburst. We'll see if my morph can connect. If it can't, then we'll probably Pyroclasm him. Yeah. Just to clear the board up, get rid of the looter. I have a lot of powerful cards I'd like to get to. It was worth a shot on the attack. If I'd known he had the Hordling Outburst, I would not have played my creature. Sift. Sift is very good. Opponent has discarded 3 extra lands. We're going to go Pyrehound, Pyrehound, Hordling Outburst. Pyrehound is like our win con. It has not won us any matches yet, but it is how we are planning on winning. Because its growl is the crackling and popping of a wildfire untamed. That's all you need to know about Pyrehound. Huh. We'll look for a land. And we'll attack him. I don't know every single morph in the set, just off the top of my head, but I have a general idea. Like, he could have a Brine Elemental, in which case I'm screwed. Yeah, Brine Elemental would be really bad for me right now. He could have a Fathom Seer. He could have... I don't know all the blue ones. The blue ones are the hardest ones. I know a lot of the green ones. Sift number 2. Opponent is way ahead on cards. I like the artwork on Sift. Twice I have let the legacy slip away, never again. Discarding another land. Gonna play this pre-combat so we get in for extra damage. Still holding up our Disfigure. Maybe he has his own Pyroclasm. Ah, Niv Mizzet the Firemind, you say? We're going to Disfigure because we want both our black to kill Niv Mizzet next turn. And if he has a counter spell, we'd rather he use it now. Ah, Willbender. That's unfortunate. At least we got rid of the ability before the Niv Mizzet. Now we can kill Niv Mizzet with our Chandra's Outrage. Gonna be good. Yeah, we got there. Whew, we're up a game, folks. Could we win a match? That is the question. Feeling close. One thing our deck is good at doing is beating expensive cards with 4 toughness. That is like the sweet spot. Come on, match win. The ever elusive match win. Boom, let's go. We have our mountain. Doke. Opponent drew a lot of lands that game. Coral Helm Guide. Yeah, we'll cycle. Our Magus will be able to block it. That's why we picked it. As a 3/3 blocker, pretty much. It also wheeled. I didn't even make that pun when it happened, but Magus of the Wheel wheeled in our draft. Spike Shot Goblin, you say? That's not okay. You might just have to kindle that. Or we'll just rip Pyroclasm. Sometimes it's your day. It has not been my day so far, but it's starting to look like it. That was a very good Pyroclasm off the top. Straight up 2 for 1. Mog Flunkies cannot attack. Now it can. We're going to play our Pyre Hound. It's good to get that guy down early. Next turn we can cycle this to get another mountain and play our Magus, or cycle it and play Kindle on something. Not going to block. We'll take 4. Our opponent's deck does not look insanely aggro. Yeah, exactly. Case in point, Horseshoe Crab. Since we have a 7-drop in our hand, we'll cycle this and play our Magus, like according to our plan. I think we could also kindle this. I like playing our Magus out. Opponent only has 1 card in hand. We'll probably just trade Magus for Flunky. Because we have 4 more cards than opponent. Did they mulligan? Or was it just all from that sweet 2 for 1? Nope, they kept. It just feels like they're down cards because they're playing Horseshoe Crab and he hasn't got like a combo piece with it yet. I mean, this is essentially just a 3/3 vanilla, so we'll trade it to save ourselves some life. We'll just win with our Pyre Hound and our Cinderstorm. Sift, no! Better Divination. Discards a Shoreline Ranger. Interesting. Yep, no block. If he has a counterspell, it's not great, but it's fine. And next turn, we'll have black up to protect him. No! Oh, dear Lord. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, this is only target player. When I said this card looked great, or when I was looking at the draft, I didn't realize. I thought it said creature or player, because usually ping effects. Oh, no. Let's try and kill our opponent quickly. So we're going to be taking 4, and our opponent's going to draw 4 cards. No big deal. Oh, no. He has the Kindle, the counterspell, too. Oh, dear. At least this guy gets a little bit bigger. Oh, no. Oh, dear. So he can deal 2 to us now. We're going to be 9, 8, 7. Yikes. He's at 15, though, so this could maybe get him down to 8, 6, so we could kill him. We could still kill him. There's hope. Yeah, we're gonna have to not... Yeah, we're in bad shape. We are in bad shape, folks. 7. We're gonna go to 6, so if he has another island off this, we're dead. Actually, we are just dead. Jesus. That was not fun. That was a very brutal way for that to go. Maybe we want to do it ourselves, but we don't have any black mana, so we can't really. Brutal. Arg! Come on, deck. We just need one more game out of you. One more win. He doesn't... Yeah, I realized that. He could have just... Yeah. Attacked us or something. Brutal. That was a very unfair combo. He had his last card as counterspell, too. We could have won if it wasn't counterspell, because then we could have had our burn spell. Come on. Easy keep. Keep a Rooney. Probably going to cycle this Street Wraith. I feel like that's just how our opponent drew it up. Play this in case we want to Kindle. We can also just cycle our Twisted Abomination. Yeah, I don't really want to Kindle that. Rather find a swamp. Maybe I will Kindle that. But you never know. I'll take the extra 1 point of damage on the off chance I want I mean, there's probably something I'd rather Kindle. I'll Kindle the Morph. It could be the Willbender. It would be annoying. Mystic of the Hidden Way. Okay. Yep. Yep, yep. We'll just ignore the Perilous Mirror. We could also just block it with our bat. We'll trade 1 for 2. Seems like a good trade for us. Coral Helm Guide. Coral Helm Guide. That was a good draw. That was actually an excellent draw. Jeez, I'm astounded by how good that draw was. Man. Cycle for our mountain. Play mountain, play Hordling Outburst. Now we can block both his Coral Helm Guides. Let's go. Oh, come on. Come on, deck. Get us the W. We have a Murder, we have a Chandra's Outrage, we have all our mana. We have a 5-drop. Whew. Another Morph. Yeah, we're definitely not falling for that opponent. I think we'll kill the Morph. If we know he has Willbender, and that's just going to own us at some point. And then we'll hit him for 2 in the air. Ire Shaman. Yeah, I really don't want to get wrecked by Willbender. We could have also played our 5-drop. for sure. But then if he just holds up 2 mana for several turns, we're in a bit of a rough spot. Crab. The Crabe. Crabe of Doom. Okay. We're still trading 1 for 2, so we're fine. We're just going to play our horror after we attack. Don't want to play Pyrehound yet. We have 6 mana next turn. If we draw a land, we can go Pyrehound and Murder. And a 4/4 is pretty good on this board. Looter. Okay. Mana War. Bouncing one of our tokens. Bouncing our horror. Okay. Okay. He has 1 card in hand. He can start giving his stuff unblockable. The Mana War was kind of annoying. I kind of want to be able to attack. Looter is also annoying. Hopefully he just slams Niv Mizzet without even getting to ping my stuff. Sift. Arg! No, I have him on a 4-turn clock. Come on, deck. Just get there. Cross the finish line. Oh, he discarded a Merfolk Looter. That's a bad sign. That's a bad sign. Sure. Play Pyrehound. So that if we want to murder something mid-combat, we can. Attack with our 2 guys. Having a Cycler is also nice. Sure. We're holding up Murder. We're holding up Cycling. He's getting a basic land. What color is it? Please don't be like some random crazy splash. Okay, it's an island. It's an island. He has Cascade Bluffs. One of the cards in his hand is an island. Don't know why he'd cycle if he was just going to play a different land. Can we get there? Is the question at hand. Okay, he's going to discard the island. That makes sense. No, he discards mountain, so we know he still has the island. Why is he doing this? Passing the turn. Not going to attack with our other card. The Perilous Mirror will probably kill this now. Yeah. That was probably a mistake. I forgot he wasn't attacking the Perilous Mirror anymore now that I have. I think he probably might have Counterspell in his hand. I'm just going to pass. I'm going to activate this at the end of the turn. Rewarded. I was worried about the other card with the crab, but I got rewarded for that. Yeah, that would have been bad. He would have bounced all my guys and killed me. What creatures are in my graveyard? I have a Street Wraith, I have a Twisted Abomination, and a Bloodhunter Bat. Yes! We got the victory! Oh yes, the first career victory of Master 25 is in the books, folks. Well, anyway, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, be sure to click that thumbs up and subscribe to get updates for whenever I post new content. Also, if you have any questions about the draft or the gameplay, be sure to leave them in the comment section down below, and I will happily respond with my thoughts or answers. If you'd like to catch me streaming live, you can find me on Twitch, streaming on twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. There will be a link to it down in the description below. If you would like to connect with me on social media, you can find me on Twitter. Tweet me at NicolaiBolas. I post there whenever I have a 3-0 deck list, whenever I go live, and whenever I have a new YouTube video. If you would, yeah, that's going to do it. So, yeah, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I will talk to you soon.